Hello, welcome back. Today I want to show you about a mini story, a lesson 6, mini story intimacy B. Let's go
Hello, welcome
to
to
mini
Mini
story
Story
B
for
from
Intimacy. In
intimacies.
this mini story,
I
I
will
will ask
ask question.
questions.
You
Some questions
you
you will
will
know
know the
the answer.
answer. If you
Just answer
don't know
correctly.
the answer,
One word
guess
is okay. Use your brain.
guess
Some questions you won't know
won't
the
know the
answer.
answer. If you
If you
don't
don't
know
know
the
the
answer,
answer,
guess.
guess.
Guess
You
you
can
can
guess
guess
anything. Okay, let's get started. Remember, answer every
every question.
question. Okay, in the letter, the woman says, my husband James and I have been married only 3 years. What was the woman's name?
Her name was Anna. Anna's. Her her name was Anna. Yeah, Anna or Anna.
Was it Anna? Was it Alice? Was it Frederica?
Anna's. Her
Her
name
name was Alice,
was Anna.
or Anna, or Frederica.
Anna's.
Well, her name was Anna.
Yeah, right.
Anna,
Or her name.
or in America we say Anna. Anna.
In American, we say Anna. A little bit different pronunciation.
A little bit different pronunciation. So
Pronunciation.
Anna was the woman's name.
Yeah.
Who was Anna married to?
And Anna was married to James.
Anna was
Married
married
to
to
James.
James. Was Anna happy with James?
Oh, she not enough. No, Anna was not happy with James because not enough sex from James. Enough sex
No,
from
she was not happy
James
with James.
with
Why
James
was she not happy with James?
because not enough sex from
Because
James.
not enough sex
Sex
from
from
James,
James.
right? They did not have enough sex for her. She was not happy.
Which
Why did they not have enough sex for Anna?
because she had a disease. She had a medical problem. Medical problem.
Oh,
She
because Anna had
had
a disease.
disease,
She was sick.
special disease,
She had a special
special disease.
disease. Why did Anna need to have a lot of sex for her disease?
Because her disease could be cured by having sex during the night, every night. Because her disease
Well, Anna's
could
special disease could
could
only be
only be
cured
cured
by
having
having
sex
sex
every
every day.
days.
Could her disease be cured by medicine?
No, her disease could not be cured by
No.
medicine. Her
Anna's
disease
disease
could be cured by having sex, only by having sex.
could not be cured
Only,
by medicine.
yeah, only
Could her disease
be
be
cured.
cured by food?
No, Her disease could not be cured by food. Food.
No, her
Food.
disease could
Ooh,
not
whoa,
be
whoa.
cured
Food.
by food.
By food.
How could her
Food.
disease be cured?
Her disease could be cured by sex every day.
Her disease could only
Be
be cured
by
having
sex every day.
Was Anna young?
Yes, Anna was young. He was in her 20s. He was in her 20s.
Yes, Anna was young.
She
was
in her 20s.
Was James old?
No, James was not old. He also was in his 20s. They were both in their 20s.
No, James was not old.
Oh,
He was also in his 20s. Why did James not want to have sex with Anna?
Because James was a medical problem. He also was sick. He also had a disease.
Oh, James also had a medical problem. He was also sick. What was James' medical problem?
Poor James, he was impotent. Impotent means cannot sexual power. Cannot say. No sexual power.
Oh, poor James
Poor
was impotent.
Impotent.
Impotent
Cannot
means cannot
have sex.
No power.
No power.
No
No sexual power.
James had
No sexual power.
Oh,
Poor James.
When did James have no sexual power? James had no sexual power at night.
During the night.
He had no sexual power only at night. When did Anna want to have sex with James?
Anna wanted to have sex with James only at night. Anna wanted to have sex with James only at night.
Well, of course, she wanted to have sex with him
at night.
Who did she want to have sex with?
Anna wanted to have sex with her husband, with James.
At night.
Her husband. Her husband.
To have sex
her
with
husband.
James at night. Did she want to have sex with James during the day?
No, she wanted to have sex with James during the days because the days she must working during the days.
During the day.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't want to have sex with James during the day. She wanted to have sex with James every night.
Yeah, she wanted to have sex with him during the night.
Anna want to have sex during the day?
She must working during the days.
Well, because she was working during the day.
During the days.
Right? She worked with the public
every day.
Did she work on Saturdays?
Saturday? Yeah, she worked on Saturday. She worked on Saturday.
On Sunday?
Yeah, she worked on Sunday.
Yes, she worked on Sundays. Did she work every day?
Yeah, she worked
Yes,
every
she
day.
worked
She work
every
every
day.
day, every day,
Did she
every
want to
day.
have sex during the day?
Yeah, she wants to have sex
No,
with James
she
during
did
the
not
night.
want to have sex during the day.
The night,
When
not
did
today.
Anna want to have sex?
During the night, and I wanted to have
She
sex
wanted to
during
have
the night.
sex during
The
the
night,
night or
at night.
Could James have sex at night?
No, James could not have sex
No,
at
poor
night.
James. He couldn't have sex at night.
At night.
Why couldn't James have sex at night?
Because he was no sexual power at night. No sexual power at night.
Couldn't have sex at night
Because
because
he had a disease.
He had
No
no
sexual power
sexual
at
power
night.
at night.
He had no sexual power at
Was
night.
this a problem?
Yeah, this was a problem.
Yes, it was a
It's
problem.
a problem.
Why was it a problem?
Because Anna wanted to have sex during the night, but James had low sexual power at night. Poor James.
Because Anna wanted sex only at
Only
night.
at night. But James,
Why did Anna want sex every night?
because she must working during the day.
Because she had a disease. Would sex help the disease?
Yes, sex help
Yes.
her disease.
Sex would help the disease.
Would help her disease.
Was Anna frustrated by this situation?
Yeah, she was frustrated by this situation.
Was she frustrated by
This
situation?
situation.
Yes, Anna was very
Frustrated by this
situation.
situation.
Was she at a total loss?
Total loss. Yes, she asked
She
a
was
total
at
loss.
a total
Loss.
loss. Why was she at a total loss?
Because she wanted to have sex with James during the night, but James could not sex with her during the
Because
night.
she needed
Needed
to have sex every
every
night.
night.
But James couldn't have sex at night.
At night.
He had no power
At night.
at night. Did Anna turn to her sister for advice?
No, Anna didn't turn to her sister for advice.
No, she didn't
Turn to her sisters for advice.
She didn't ask her sister
for advice.
Did she turn to her mother for advice? No, she didn't turn to her mother for advice. Who did she turn to for advice?
Anna turned to her George Bush for advice. She turned to George Bush for advice.
Actually, she turned to George Bush
for advice.
What did she ask George Bush?
She asked how I can solve my sexual problem with my husband.
She asked George Bush.
Asked George Bush
how can I solve
my
sexual problem with my husband? Did she ask George Bush how to solve her problem?
Yes, right.
with
She asked
James?
for George Bush
Yes, she asked George Bush how to solve
to
her
solve
problem with
the
James.
problem with James.
Could George Bush help her?
No, George Bush could help her because he also had a disease. He also has no sexual power.
No, George Bush couldn't help her.
Couldn't, no having sexual power.
Why couldn't George Bush help her?
Because he also
Well,
had a
because George
disease.
Bush also
Had
has
no
no
sexual
sexual
power.
power. Does George Bush have sexual power? No, George Bush has no
Sexual
sexual
power.
power. Could George Bush help Anna?
Oh, George Bush could help Anna. Could not help Anna.
No, he couldn't
Help Anna.
Could George Bush help James?
No, George Bush could not help James. Help James.
No, he couldn't
Couldn't
help
help
James.
James.
Why couldn't George Bush help James?
Because
Because
had
George
no
Bush
sexual power.
also had no
Sexual power.
sexual power.
Power.
Did Anna solve her problem?
No, Anna could not solve her problem. Can't
No, she didn't.
solve her problem.
How
He didn't.
can Anna solve her problem?
Anna must get a new job. New job. She must
Can
get
she
a
take
night job.
medicine to solve her problem?
No, medicine could not help her problem, her disease.
No, she can't. She can't. Can she have sex with James at night?
No,
solve
she
her
can't.
problem
She can't
and
secret
cure.
with James at night
No, she can't.
because James
has no
could
power
not
at night.
sexual power at night.
So, what must Anna do?
She must get a night job.
Well, obviously, Anna
Must
needs to get a night job.
like
Anna needs to change her job.
change her job.
If Anna changes her job, will she solve the
Will
problem?
she solve problem?
Yes, yes, of course.
Of course.
If Anna changes her
Change
job,
her job.
she will solve
She
the
will
problem.
solve a problem.
If Anna gets a night job,
Night job.
she will
She
solve
will
the
solve.
problem.
Yeah.
Who will solve the problem if she gets a night job?
Anna will solve her problem if she get a night job.
Well, Anna will solve the problem
If she get
if
a night
she
job.
gets a
Night
job.
job.
If she gets a night job, can she have sex with James
During the
the
days. Yeah. She can.
Yes, yes.
She can
If she gets a night job, she can have
have
sex
sex
with
with
James during the
James
day.
during the days.
Does James have sexual power during the day?
Yeah, of course she does.
Yes, he has sexual power
During
the
the
day,
days.
but he doesn't have sexual
At night.
power at night. So, what must Anna do?
Anna must get a night
She
job.
must get a night
Job.
job. Okay, that is all
That's
of
our
many
mini
stories.
story. That's all. That's it. Up mini story B. Up nation 6. See you again.